All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Belal, remember the name, Muhammed.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round 1 with Belal, remember the name Muhammed. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammed maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success.
Watch knees to the body.
Early action here in round 1, and a nice front kick there by the kickboxer. That seemed to back the wrestler up a little bit.
Yeah, and that reaction tells me that the kickboxer needs to do it again, because it seems as though the wrestler is now going to accept fighting at this range, and that will allow for him to land more and more of these beautiful kicks.
Big power shot there. So 1 minute into this fight, as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this, because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Edwards gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
Can't take many of those, you better check. Great timing on that double leg.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Effective punch there by Muhammed.
Oh, big elbow. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, missed on that one. Lands to the body. Nice. Nicely done. Muhammed's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
That's a big strike right there. So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Takedown there by Belal Muhammed. Good, solid strike on the ground. Edwards has got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, he's out. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Great ground and pound by this man.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Edwards is back to the side control now.
Oh, right into mount.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Muhammad gets caught by the inside leg kick. A few more, and that'll leave a mark. Muhammad goes high. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Really.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
And now he's got the back. 10 seconds now in round one. Edwards is trying for a submission here. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights as this fight goes the distance. A lot of submission attempts tonight, and I think that effort in going for it will probably be enough for him to get the win.
All submission attempts aren't the same. Sometimes guys just jump up on the neck. But every time he attacked tonight, he attacked with the intention to finish. I believe that in those attempts, he should earn the victory.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, next round is now upon us. Really good submission attempts in the previous round. No finish on either side. You're expecting more of the same here.
I'm expecting more of the same. Both of these guys went into this fight with the idea.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. That kick blocked by Muhammad. Edwards' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Big elbow there, Lance.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Beautiful transition.
Side control now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Using a lot of good movement.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Edwards is back in full mount.
Oh.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Big ground and pounds.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it starts to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now. Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from in close.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take it out very early. in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. He's worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
He's having his way with him here. Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke.
That rear naked choke is tight. He's working harder and harder to just secure the arm under the chin to make his opponent tap. It's starting to slide under the... It's going. It's done. Yep.
It's working.
Oh, wow, he gone out and melted.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Edwards' eye is closing up. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here, too.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, and he's back up again. 15 seconds.
So we'll work with that jab. Jab lands.
Muhammad's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Oh, nice body shot. Wow, both of them are landing massive shots. Oh, nice right hand. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Oh, good power with a short shot to the head in the clinch. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that.
Oh, that's the finish of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It's got to be over very soon. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
So holding on to it here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Muhammad's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area. Under 3 minutes now to go in this one. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
You got to keep going. You got to start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's looks like he's trying for a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
How in the world did he escape that submission? Knee on belly. He's postured up. He's landed big body pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Edwards is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Relentless pressure from the top by Muhammad.
This is a terrible position.
Like that.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, that looks tight.
It's got to be it. It seems so tight.
Let's get this up. You need to work.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Edwards' eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured organ.
Big inside kick. Nice left hand.
Less than a minute now to go in the round. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Edwards.
Gets in close.
Well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Edwards is really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Belal Muhammed.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
And yet again, back to the well with that jab. Nicely done there by Muhammad. What a fight it was as we go the full 15 minutes. We now see how the judges scored that one. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Leon Rocky Edwards.
All right, Buff, thank you very much. Leon Edwards, your winner tonight by decision. I thought it was a measured effort overall, and when there were opportunities to land, he did, but he wasn't going to pursue the finish at all costs, and he has to settle for a win by decision.
Yeah, he wins by decision, but he looked good in winning the fight.